It's the end. The Nephilim, these are the great men, men of renown, the hunters of old. But one man stands among all the people in the nation. God was able to save that man and use him to bring forth a new, undiminished, uncorrupted humanity. If you are here for the first time, please hit the subscribe button. But if you are a viewer, a subscriber, and a lover of God, please come with me as we go to chapter 6 of Genesis. Genesis chapter 6. When the earth began to be populated and daughters were born to the people, it developed that the sons of God took notice of the daughters of men, admired their looks, and married all those of them whom they chose. Then the Lord said, "My spirit shall not forever remain in man, since he has gone astray. He is flesh. I will allow him another 120 years." There were giants on the earth in those days, and later too, when the sons of God used to cohabit with the daughters of men, who bore them children, those mighty men of old who made a name. God saw the human wickedness was growing out of bounds on earth, that the intention of all human thinking produced nothing but evil all day. Then it was grief to the Lord, ever having made man on the earth. He felt grieved at heart. The Lord said, "I will wipe the human race I have created from the face of the earth, man and beast, reptile and bird of the air, for it is grief to me that I have made them." But Noah found favor in the presence of the Lord. This is the Noah genealogy. Noah was an upright man, blameless among his fellow men. Noah walked with God. 3 sons were born to Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. But the earth had grown corrupted in God's sight. The earth was filled with lust for power. God looked at the earth and saw how degenerated it was, for all those living on earth had perverted their ways. God said to Noah, "I see the end of all humanity, for through them the earth is filled with lustful power. Take notice, I am about to destroy them, and the earth with them. Make you an ark of resinous wood, build rooms in it, and overspread it inside and out with pitch. Construct it after this fashion: the length of the ark, 450 feet, its width, 75 feet, and its depth, 45 feet. But an 18-inch opening in the ark, all around just below the upper deck, and a gangway in the side of the ark. Make it with the lower, middle, and the upper decks. Understand that I myself am about to bring a water deluge on the earth to exterminate from under heaven all flesh that has the breath of life in it. Everything on earth shall perish. But with you I do establish my covenant. You will board the ark, and your sons and your wife and your son's wife along with you. You must also have a pair of every kind of all living creatures enter the ark to keep them alive with you, a male and a female, of the various kinds of the birds, of the beasts, and of the creatures creeping on the ground. 2 of each kind shall come to you to keep them alive. Collect and store enough suitable food too for you and for them to eat." And Noah did so. He carried out God's orders. Such a beautiful word, such a beautiful day, such a beautiful God. Everything that God does, He does with perfection. God knew that the human nature, the humanity, had been corrupted by those who are evil, those who decided to cohabit with the daughters of man. the Lord knew that if he allowed these giants to roam the earth, then the DNA, his DNA that he implanted or implanted in us is not going to be there. It is going to be corrupted. And one man stood to be a loophole, to be the one to be used. And that man is Noah. He was used, and he came and brought forth a new generation that was uncorrupted, that was the love of God, that was the joy of God, and that brought happiness. If you have loved this video, I would urge you, subscribe, share. We'll be there, we'll be watching. We love you all. Be blessed.